All right. All right. I'm coughing before I even start. We're going to jump into some design, some UI daily UI challenge designs real quick. I have a very limited time because I wasted my time doing things that are just not just not productive. Anyways, welcome to Things You Can Do, because if you can do it, I can do it too. Or if I can do it, you can do it too. Either way, it works out, right? Things you can do. We are just going to jump into some UI real quick, some UI design. All right, so yesterday we did the 404. We remember the 404. You came through. This is what we designed yesterday, the 404 error message. And there is a typo in there that I saw after I uploaded it. It should say had its name, apostrophe yes. Ooh, caps. All right, let's get that done. And what we did as well is design our music player. Here's our music player right here. And what I did was finish it up by creating this this player on this right side here. So this is done. This is our music player. Is it? But anyways, people, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna continue with this challenge. Let's see what we have here. Our next challenge is to create a social share button. Social share, I imagine, would be just that button that takes you straight to the social platform, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, whatever you want to social share, right? Facebook still exists. The thing is, though, those things come with logos. So are we gonna do are we gonna design the button from scratch? Probably not. I'm not gonna do it from scratch. Because what I need is the logos. So let's get some logos ready. So we're gonna go to Twitter logo, and we're gonna see if we can find Twitter. Actually, let's do this. Go Iconify, and let's see if we can find the logos in here. If we can find it then in there, then it works out much easier for us as well. Because I'm not gonna be drawing the logos. Twitter. I'm cold. Actually, my house is cold and I'm not wearing a sweater. Maybe because I've been sitting. Oh, so we can get the logos here. Let's go with Twitter. And we're gonna import that. What is the most recent Twitter logo? Twitter. I think it's this one with the wings, actually. But I mean, remember that this is like us creating a social share icon, but let's import that. I'm gonna cheat it a little bit. To be honest, I won't be drawing any of these icons. I can draw them, but it's gonna take me too long to do all that. But anyways, hopefully you guys will be having a wonderful day. Didn't even say that before I jumped into it, but hopefully your day has been better than mine's. As always, you know I'm always gonna wish you well. You guys are awesome. If you do see the recordings, definitely give it the like, smash that like. I hate saying that word, smash that like, but you know what? Give it a thumbs up if you like the video and it's added any sort of value to your life. I'm knocking out your ears as well. Yeah, and share it if you can too, man. Share it, you know, show some love, ask a whole bunch of questions. I'm always there, willing to answer questions. I'm very quick on answering questions too. And even if it's a comment that isn't so, you know, isn't like the best comment, I still will give my feedback because I am open to criticism as well. Facebook. Remember, I am not here saying that I'm a specialist when I do these things. You know, I'm not telling this is the way how to do it. We'll just take the F. Import that as well. I hate that this just places things where it wants to place them, but I can see it's placing them against this, maybe because I don't know. I really don't know how it places things. But Facebook, we have to do the gram as well. Instagram, let's get Instagram in there. Iconify, let's get Instagram in there. Instagram. Now imagine that if you're going to create a social share icon that is different or unique, you might be thinking about creating that for maybe an application or a website. So you say, let me create a unique. So the problem right now that I'm having is that I'm not doing one style. Is either we're gonna do a fill or a stroke. So we gotta stick to it. I feel like I'm gonna go with stroke. Zin. So let's stick to stroke. I'm gonna have to replace the Twitter one. Again, if you're wondering what plugin I'm using the Iconify plugin. It's absolutely awesome. If you use Figma, definitely check it out. It'll save you a lot of time, especially with stuff like this. As you can see, I'm just importing a bunch of social icons. Oh man, I'm getting a call that I'm not gonna be able to take. Not now. This is my buddy. He's calling me late though. Or I may have to just. This is my buddy and he's giving me a really late call. And he may need my help though, but he calling me late. Calling me actually when I just started this too. So I want to finish this up. You know, I'm not going to end it like that, abrupt. So let's go back to Twitter and we're going to go stroke, right? Because I can throw in the fill. So we're going to take this one for a ride. Actually, that one. That one looks better. And what's happening too is that this music is like driving me crazy. It's a bit loud. Let me get it down. Down, 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 down. There we go. It's supposed to be lo-fi. All right, so we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we are gonna do, because we are creative people, we're gonna go with Behance as well, or maybe Dribbble. Dribbble maybe is, yeah, Dribbble seems more popular. Dribbble. All right, insert. Did it insert? Yeah, it did. All right, so that's that. We have our icons. Now we just need to find a color theme. And again, I don't like this one. I really don't like this one. This is too thin. Let's go with another one. There isn't any other one that's you know what, because I don't want it giving me any problem. Let's go with Behance and see what Behance has. Yeah, we have a bunch for Behance. All right, so we'll go with that one. Import. All right, that's that. We have all our social media logos. Let's pull them out of these frames because they're in their own little frame. But we can pull them out of the. Oh no, this is not together. Facebook as well. Let's pull them out of these frames. Delete these frames. We don't need these frames. Delete. All right, so we're just gonna keep doing what we were doing. We do have this website that we can use. There's another website I could use as well, but you see, like what we have the social shares down here, we kind of just slap them in there. Let's replace those social shares with something that's a little bit more, actually, a little bit more tailored to this website, right? And I'm not gonna even waste any time with this. I'm gonna just go create a rectangle. Boom, 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 and let's get that as a rectangle. So we're gonna go about because it's so big now, let's go 500 by 500. Keep it squared, and all we're gonna do is slap these in there. I'm not really gonna go crazy, people, because I want to get done with this one quickly, eh? It's a design challenge, and again, we do these on a daily basis. We should be doing them on a daily basis. I'm way behind. I am way behind. And we're gonna curve these the way how our buttons curve. See? We're not gonna make it too round. So our buttons, I think these buttons are at 10. We could try 10 and see what 10 looks like at this size. It's not really significant. So maybe 15 will work. But the more you scale this, you see it's gonna change the curve. I don't know why I did it upside down as well. Let's scale these to the height that can fit in this little section here. All right, that looks all right. Maybe a little bit smaller. All right, so that looks good. And then we're gonna make this a little bit more tailored to our website. Again, you only do this if you are, if you're trying to make your thing look like unique to that app, to that website, whatever you're gonna place your social sharing. A lot of times, so if you use WordPress, you'll get social shares from, like, if you're using like an application like Elementor and stuff like that. You'll get the social share. You can change the colors and make them unique and all that good stuff. Which I would advise to do as well. Let's scale this bad boy down. But I'm really not gonna spend much time. What I'm gonna do too is actually pull this back off of this. Because really and truly, I don't really see now I'm gonna be, these layers are not locked. And I really don't want to start moving stuff around. I should lock the layers, but I haven't. And let's scale these down as well. Move them over here. Scale them down to size. And I think the color we're going to be choosing really is the two colors that matches this. We're going to choose blue and orange. Maybe the blue on the background. So let's go the background first. We're going to change that color to blue. Make it blue. And then we're going to change this thing to the orange, to this orange here. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, and we're going to do that for all of these. Let's move this over as well. And what we're really going to change now is the size of the logo, because we really don't want to change the size of the shape of the icon. And then we change this to the orange here. Remember, we're only making this, I don't know why they put this in there as a challenge, but let's do it regardless, Let's do it regardless. It's just to keep our reflexes in order, right? Remember that the more we practice design, like myself here, who's not really doing this on a daily basis, this is not something I do as a job. Imagine if you do this as a job though, that you kind of, let's flatten this. Oh no, if I flatten it, then it's gonna, let's group them then. Group selection, that they don't get moved around when I do the alignment. See, I want them to be aligned nice and neat. Same thing with this, nice and neat. Same thing with my F, nice and neat. All right. Yep. Let's get that fill fixed. It's really saying fill, but it's fill because it's like an expanded version of whatever they created. It would have been a stroke, but they expanded the design. Imagine that's what they did, and because of that, now it's really a stroke. It's really a fill, I mean. All right, so last one. So a little bit more for the little birdie. Boom, boom. And let's get that color filled in nice and neat. So that's that. That's our socials. And let's create a frame for this, just in case that we want to post this on our Behance. We do have it. Our social shares. Yeah. All right, so let's do this as well. I'm gonna group them. Let's find out the shortcut for group real quick. Right click. The shortcut for group is Control G, which is pretty. This is what I love about Figma, right? A lot of the shortcuts, they're kind of what you would think they would be, isn't? In some software, it's really not like that. And you'll find that your shortcuts are not are not what you expect them to be, right? You're like, square should be Control S or S, right? Square, nope, not really. You know, but I mean, I don't know. Is there a rule that maybe like if it's taken already, you can't really do it like that? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't know if there is a rule in the industry that says that, like, yo, you can't really take it if it's used. Anyways, these are our social share, and I'm done with this social share buttons. All right, that's that. These are done. These are done. They'll be found. They're tiny. So these are our social share, customized for the theme of this website right here, right? So we had a little bit of orange and blue. And if we were to use them here, it'd be nice as well. So we can always go, boops. Let's do that. You know what I mean? It'll fit in nice. And we can get rid of these. You can get rid of these, right? Actually, let's do this. All right, so let's leave those social shares right there as well. That fits this website. This is just customized to fit this particular website. That's all it is. Really not that serious, and we are not going to live on, you know, we're not going to camp around this. It's almost 1 o'clock. Let's jump on to our next design. Our next design challenge for the day is going to be, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Design challenge number 11 is create a flash message for both the outcome for an error and success. So we want a flash message. Flash messages are messages. Flash messages are they are messages telling you whether or not you completed something successfully or there was an error. You know, a lot of times we click on something accidentally. You hear that sound. We expect to hear the sound as well. A lot of times we hear a sound, especially if there's an error. Windows has its sound. It's a little bit more friendly these days. Before, all you would hear room, and you're like, oh, something bad happened on Windows. But they kind of made it a little bit more friendly now. It's not as bad as before. All right, so let's think about it. What could we do for success? Success is usually a tick. So we could use a tick for success with some sort of message. Or we could be a little bit creative. We could probably use a smiley face. I don't know. Maybe, let's see what we could use. Let's go. Let's go to free pics. I have an idea. Free pics. And we're going to get some of these pictures. These pictures are right. You can use them, but if you use them, it's good to attribute these guys, like, you know, give them some thank yous. All right, I kind of see what I want. So now I'm not really a big dog lover, but this would be pretty cool. This would be pretty cool. All right, I got to make sure that I leave a little note how to attribute. Creating content takes a lot, blah blah blah. Attribute the source where where will you be using the image? All right, so for example, website, social media, blog, ebook, newsletter. Copy the link and paste it in a visible. So all we're going to do is copy this link because we're going to be using this image by Vector 4. I like this thing. We're going to be doing a little bit of style here. I'm not going to be drawing again. I can draw some stuff, but drawing takes time. So let's go to notes and let's save this link to make sure that we. Oh, this is long. Image by. Let's go image by. Image by. All right, image by is a little shorter. And we're going to be using some image that I think is pretty cool. We're going to save them out first. So I am going to open them in Adobe Illustrator real quick. Download for free. Let me see if I can bring up Illustrator for you guys. Because what we're going to be doing is just pulling them out of Illustrator as images. And then we're going to slap them into Figma. Let me see if I can get up Illustrator for you guys as well. Let's do that real quick. Time is against us. All right, let's create this quick screen for you guys. Display capture. I want to feel like that's what we're using already. We're using window capture. Let's go to display capture. Display capture. Okay. Okay. All right, so you should be able to see it. Let's just put this behind the camera, though. I want you to be able to see me as well. All right, and let's make sure that we can easily get rid of it. All right, cool. So let's go. This is Premiere Pro, actually. I opened the wrong thing. Let's go to this thing here. You see, I'm working on a logo for a lady. Logos, I really don't like working on logos. But remember, we did that design, that warm up where we kind of said to ourselves, "Yo, we can design." You know, so from time to time I do create logos. People ask me to do it, I'll do it. If I can't, then, you know, which I feel like I can for this lady, I'm gonna have to maybe like pass it on to somebody who's better at it, who's a better expert at creating logos. So I'll find somebody and maybe source out that particular job, because I really don't want to be stressing out about it, and I don't want her to become anxious as well. All right, so this is what we have right here. This is what we're going to be using, right? So maybe a sad face for an error and a nice little happy face. What's a happy face? This guy looks happy, right? He looks happy. He looks happy. Sad. Maybe not too much of crying, right? Maybe a little sad and a little happy, right? The ears drop. I don't really want too much of a crying. I don't want to be that dramatic. So let's save this out. Actually, this let's just get rid of this part. Let's just export this. So we're gonna export that. Oh, I can't even export this yet. So let's copy it out first. Copy and paste here. We can paste it to the side. What I really just did was like, because this is a vector, someone drew this, and as I'm saying, this is a lot of work. It's for free though, but just kind of say, yo, thank you very much, by putting, you know, just where you got it from. And that's what we'll do. We'll put their name on it, and where you know, that people can actually search if they like the image. I'll put it somewhere in the bottom, somewhere that people can see it. All right, so we're gonna separate them. Actually, oh, they're still joined to each other. You see that? Because we kind of just copied them within that same thing. So we're gonna reselect this. We're gonna cut it out this time. We're gonna unselect that and V, pasting it back. Same thing, you know, cutting this out and paste it. Now it should be fine. Now they should be individuals. All right, so let's export this. this, and we can export this as a PNG. Let's give it a name. Sad dog. Sad dog. Export. And export this as happy dog. Easy, right? All right. Let's go there. And now what we're gonna do is bring back Figma. I just didn't want to keep you guys in the dark what I was doing. So let's just jump back into Figma. Let's get rid of Adobe Illustrator for a little bit and jump back into Figma. Now we're back into Figma. All we're gonna do is drag and drop these things. So let's go find them. They should be on my desktop. Desktop 150 PPI, and where are they? I don't see them. Now I gotta see where I saved them. I look like I saved them somewhere else. Let's make sure that we even save them as export. They are under download. I don't know why they decided. Well, it's using the folder that I opened the file from. So now I gotta look for the 150 folder here. No, actually it's saving it in the same file. I found them. So let's pull these in. Boom, boom, boom. Now we have our happy dog and a sad dog, right? Now let's do this as quick as possible. We're gonna create an error message and something saying that something happened, you know. So let's do this. Use a rectangle again, and we're gonna use rectangle this time. Yeah. Let's look at this real quick. I want to make sure it looks the way I want it to look. All right. So we could probably use a congratulation message. If it's an app, let's treat it like an app. So let's do this. Let's do this instead. Let's create a frame, and we're gonna go to our large Android it is, and we're gonna create an error message. So let's put our doggy in there real quick. Scale him down, nice. And now let's do something. Let's say maybe an oh no message, and we already trying to make it look friendly, so we gotta find some sort of friendly text as well. So maybe, as I say, let's go with text. Let's say oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I think this is all caps. Caps lock is on. Is it? Oh no. And I'm actually looking at an example here too. All right, and let's size that accordion. So maybe about 50 should be sufficient for this. Not so big. 35 maybe. Yeah, 35 looks good. And let's do this from the beginning. Let's give it a nice background. White could work. White could work. We could probably try green. I'm feeling green. Let's see what green looks like. No gradient today. No gradient today. I don't know. Actually, no, the green. I'm not feeling the green with this doggy. So let's try maybe a shade of white. Maybe that. All right, maybe that. And what we could do as well, we could go with something like a oh no message. Oh no looks a little big still, so let's still go and size that down maybe to 30, see what 30 looks like. And then we're gonna say what should we say for the error? We could say oh no. Something went wrong. Let's try again. Oh no, something went wrong. Let's try again. All right, let's find this out. Let's something went wrong. I want to be able to get this all at once too, right? So let's do that. And I'm gonna scale this as well in the meantime. 18 is probably what we're gonna use. We're gonna get the size right. Something went wrong. Please check your connection and try again. All right, so we have that. Maybe like so. All right. Center. Now let's find a nice little friendly text because I'm not gonna really spend much time doing that. The thing is with text is that this is the only thing I don't like. Now you have all this text. How will I know which one looks like what? This one looks nice. I can assume because the thing with Figma, it doesn't really show the display, and I think there might be a plugin that will allow you to see the text displayed, you know, before you actually select it. Because the problem is I can't really see the text and I don't know what they look like. So now I would have to go in and find a friendly text by just going through them. A friendly font, not text, a friendly font. We could do that as well. That, you know, this will take me a long time. So guess what? I have a plugin that I can use. There is a secret. There is a secret to this sauce. So let's say ABZs isn't bad, right? And we can do ABZs for this as well. And what we'll do is we'll use this little plugin that we have, right? I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and use the paintbrush. But let's look and see if we can see if this plugin will help us. So it's called Font Pair. I don't know if it's gonna really work. You know, I like this. Remember, we're trying to look. Oh no, we're trying to use we're trying to use, so this is called Amtic SC. It's a little thin though, right? And I don't know if I can, oh, bold. Oh, even bold is a little thin. Let's go 50. No, Amtic will not work for us. It's the problem now is gonna be to find a decent font, and I have like freaking 15 minutes to go through this, and The font has to be playful. So let's do this. Let's go playful. What are playful fonts? Playful fonts in Figma. 6-stop UI use. I don't want to see 6-stop UI blah blah blah. Whatever that title says. Different. 10 best fonts to 10 and 20. See, I asked them to give me playful fonts, and this is what they give me as results. Tell you. We could try that Marmelade. Let's try that. Scale this back down to 30. What do you think about that? I know what I want though, but I'm not gonna probably be able to find it because I'm gonna have to really search through, and I'm just lazy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take 5 minutes scrolling downwards from the top and go through about 200 fonts. Yeah, go through about 200 fonts till we find something within the mix. In the meantime, though, hopefully you guys have been having a lovely day. Hopefully you guys have been, you know, just mentally ready for the year. Find love, huh? Lord of mercy. ALTV, what's good, brother, man? Big up yourself. Thank you for coming through, bro. Much respect. Definitely check out ALTV if you're into gaming. He is the guy to go to. Also, if you're into roleplay games like Grand Theft Auto roleplay, definitely check out his roleplay server. That is actually the server you should be on if you want to join. Definitely check out ALTV. ALTV, just drop your link in the chat, so people can find you if they do watch this stream. But yeah, thank you for coming through. So let me hide this freaky user right here. Get his shit off of my get his shit off of my thing. All right, let's go back to finding a decent font. See, like, these are nice, but I don't know if they have any bold. Because I'm kind of looking for that kind of playfuls, yeah? But let's go through. My eyes will catch it quick when I do see one that I like. Let's find a font that is playful. I wonder if we could take 10 minutes to get the rest of this design done. We're going to see today. This might work. This will work. We're going to make it work. 40. Make it a little bit bigger, and we're going to do the same thing. Hopefully it's something that's readable, because of course you don't want people not to be able to read your text on anything, whether it be a website or an application, right? Ensure that your texts are readable. Size is, listen, don't be shy about making things big on your apps as well. You know, make the text big so people can see it. I wear glasses. I'm not that bad when it comes to my vision, but you want to make sure that people can see your designs. I mean, what's the purpose of looking on the app and you're not able to see? So this one is caveat, and you're not able to read what's on it. Caveat. There we go. So like this won't work because it's just so weird looking. You know, let's make it 25 and see if it does do anything different. Something went wrong. It looks playful, but is it readable? Something went wrong. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so let's finish up this design. What else can we do? We can add a button. Let's add a button to this design. Let's go rectangle and slap a button on this thing. Nice and big too. And then we're gonna find a nice little color for that. Let's make this into maybe 220 by 60, and that's a little too fat for me. Actually, we could keep that. Let's stay for that time being. And we're gonna add some round to the edges. Maybe 15 should work, like so. And what we're gonna do is put the message here, try again. 30. Nah, 25 should be all right. And what we're gonna do here is use a nice color that goes well with this as well. So will we stick to the font? Maybe, yeah, we're gonna stick to this font. We can bring this to the front, bring that to the front, and say try again. So this is if you have an issue with your connection and it just somehow didn't go through. You're getting this flash message that you need to check your connection and try again. All right, let's make it a little smaller, maybe 35. Let's center that. And let's find a nice color for this. I think I see the color. The doggy ears has a little bit of color that I like. That's not bold enough. Let's make it a little bit more bold. A little bit more bold. Is bold what I'm looking for? Bold so I can use white. How's that coming along? That's not bad, right? Looks a little cartoony, fits a little doggy right here as well. What if we do this to our alignment? Go like so. Maybe that looks a little better. And let's align everything. Let's center align everything. And we could put this down somewhat. And I have a little side doggy saying, yo, listen, check your connection and try again, right? Also, we want our design to go up a little bit more to center on our mobile screen. We also want an X. Now, if I could do this X, use the pen. Let's draw the X. See? And all we're gonna do with this now is make it a little thicker, maybe about 3. Let's see what 3 looks like. And we're gonna round the edge is a little bit. Can we round the edges? Maybe not. I don't know if we can round the edges on these. So guess what? The only other alternative we may have is to use a rectangle. You could use rectangles as lines too. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And then we're gonna round the edges on these. If you put it 5, it's gonna be completely round, and then boom, boom, boom. You just kind of angle it, and then I'm gonna keep my finger on Alt. You know what? Copy, paste. I think usually it pastes stuff in front. So Control C, Control V for paste, and then all I'm gonna do is move this one like so, and there goes our X. It's a little lean. You think so? It looks fine, right? I think so. It looks okay. And it looks slightly playful as well. So what we want to do as well is group this up. I'm not going to create any sort of components or nothing like that. To be honest, that won't happen because these designs are just like challenges. I do them every day. And we're going to steal that color from the button down here. Steal the color. What else could we have on this? I think that should be fine. Now, if we want to make this a little realistic, I should have some elements here. I don't know if I do have them on this page. But I feel like I want to steal it. Let's close this. Well, it's automatically saved. Figma does a good job in saving your your work. Does a great job in saving your work. So let's go out. And how much minutes do I have? About 15 more minutes. I should be able to get the other one done. Should. If not, then it's okay. We'll get it done next time. Let's go into I feel like I have full designs some places. Let's try this one. No, it's not that one. Back to files. So all right, so don't worry, don't fret. I should have done this from the get-go versus coming over to here trying to find something. Let's go back to Iconify and we're gonna find ourselves some mobile signal bar and a battery status bar. So again, we're going into Iconify and we're gonna find signal bar. They give us Wi-Fi. So mobile signal bar. Maybe take bar out of it. That's not giving me what I want. So I'll go signal. Yeah. So we could steal this signal right here. Maybe check it for low signal, right? We're gonna import that low signal right there. If we can find it, please let me find it easily. Please let me find it easily. Where did it go? Where did it go? I tell you, this thing goes where it wants to go. That's the only thing I hate about this app is that it throws. Might be this. Well, let's see if it's here. Let's re-import this thing because I'm not gonna look for it. And let's go here and maybe import it here. Let's see if it's gonna go where it's selected, the frame that it's selected, if it's gonna go in there. Let's try. Import. Here it is. So let's copy this out. Let's drag it actually, because I don't know if copying is gonna work. And I don't want to lose it. It's so small. But where's our cell phone? Here it is over here. Cool. The design is over here. I'm gonna click this frame and see if it's gonna post it in that frame. I don't know why it's posting where it wants to post it. It's annoying me. All right, we need some Wi-Fi signaling as well. No, they're not connected to Wi-Fi. Let's go battery status. Battery. All right, status is not what it wants. Battery status, battery bar. Our battery is full. Let's go to that one, import. Let's see if it actually put it there. Yeah, look at that. All right, so let's have a good memory of how our phone is set up. All right, so easy thing. So I'm gonna bring that down a little bit and bring this over here. This is gonna be to the far right of my phone screen. And next one should be my signal. What you want as well is some text that says maybe percentage. So 100%. And let's make that small. Maybe about 5. See what 5 looks like.
Electric vehicles are worth watching, and there's an EV that's right for just about every life.
Nah, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to scale something. I feel like it's this battery that needs to be scaled, and this as well needs to be scaled up, maybe to 10. And then my signal bar I can move over, and we're gonna align them. So don't worry or fret. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. I'm not gonna be able to do the second one, so we're probably gonna get that done tomorrow. And we're gonna align these like so. Nah, it's not gonna work. Let's do that. Right, and that looks about right. But the thing is with the signal bar though, it does show So let's do this. It does show, I don't know why it's not giving me like the black. It should show the grayed out one too. So if your signal is low, you shouldn't just see 2 bars. It should show all the bars. So it's not really a good icon. Signal. It's not really the best icon there is. And I don't feel like creating one. All right, whatever. They're forcing me. They're forcing my hands. Let's create one from scratch. We're gonna create the balance of these things. They really kind of just go up a tad bit, and let's go to 5. It's gonna round that up, and let's spread the love. Make it just a little taller. Those are the grayed out ones. And let's group that. All right. So those are our grayed out signal. Does that look about right? No. This looks like crap. Oh man, let's scale it down. See if it looks a little better then. Still looks like crap, but because of the time I have available, I'm not going to stress that yet. We can fix that later on in the design. Get rid of this. But the design again for today is to create a flash messages. This is our flash message saying that, listen, you need to try again because something happened. You lost signal. You know, your signal is at 2 bars. You know, try again. Something happened. Something really happened. So let's get that fixed. And the next one should say that, yo, you're successful at whatever it is that I'm trying to succeed at or trying to get done. I do want to change this as well, and I do want to change my background color. Let's see if we can at least get that out of the way, and then we feel a little bit more satisfied for the day. Like I got something done. All right, that looks about right. And for this, let's see if we make this all like so. That looks better. All right. I don't necessarily like this design a lot though, but as we go along, we can make it better. But I am stranded for time. I got 10 minutes and then I got to be at work. I got to be at work soon. This, we can make this bold. Move it from regular maybe to semi. Yeah, that looks better. And a signal bar is really not happening though. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But we're gonna have to work with it for the time being. We're gonna have to work with it for the time being. And I'm looking at my phone while I'm designing too, just to see how it looks proportion wise. Can I see it from far? Yeah. I think that's not bad. It's not my most favorite design, but I mean, that'll work. That'll work. And all we got to do really is switch this out and put this happy face. So we're going to just make a duplicate of this real quick and put this happy dog in there, scale him down, get rid of the sad face because now we've got the job done. So we got to make a congratulation. We're going to make one saying that we successfully done what we wanted to do on this website, our app. And that message could say something like, maybe awesome. Seeing that we're going with playful, awesome. Let's go with exclamation. What if we did this into this color? Let's see what that looks like if we use that orange for this bigger text. Let's see what happens. What it looks like if we can see it. I'm pushing it. Let's not do that. Again, it looks good, but are people going to be able to read it? It's always about the users. Always remember that. You have to think about many people using your site. People could be, freaking half blind. And nothing's wrong with that. It's just that they're impaired. And you as the designer need to consider that. You can't design and not consider, who are your users and their setbacks, whatever issues they have, you have to consider all of that. It could be the case where they can't see at all. Continue. Let's center that. You have to design around your users. Always think about your users. Your users are the most important part of your design. That is why you're a UX designer. You're designing for the user. You are the advocate for the user. So what could we say? Awesome. So we could probably say, let's get started. Let's get started. I don't know what to write, really. I'm running out of things. What could we write? Let's get started. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue and get your profile. And get your profile set up. So maybe we should use green. Maybe this could be red and green. What kind of red could we use? Because red could mean like, yo, you just didn't get it done. So we could use that red. And then for this, like green, green is always go. You don't want a green that's blinding though. Green, you see like that? It looks so good, but it's blinding. Gonna be somebody that's gonna say, yo, that's blinding. So a nice bright green is good, but it is so blinding. Like I try reading green gas station signs and I can't read them. And I say, why the hell did they make a gas station? Like, why did they make the words on that sign green? I can't read it. And I asked my wife, I say, yo, can you read it? She said, no. So I felt better when she told me she could read it, because it's not like my eyes are that bad. But green is just like a hard color to see. Let's make sure that we can get this lined up the same way. That's not too bad. I think we'll go with that. I do want to fix my signal and all that stuff, so I'll probably do that on my own. Again, thank you for coming through. I have to run. It's just one of those days when I really don't have enough time. Again, if you like designs, let's put it this way. If you want to design, a good way to start is to just start. Don't doubt yourself. Don't believe you can't. There's always that part of you that feel like you can't, but when you try, then you actually see your present capabilities, and then you continue doing things, man. Like continue pushing yourself. Again, this is things you can do. I do things just to show you that, yo, listen, there's so many things I know, and I mean, I'm a jack of all trades, and it's really because I just tried. Like I saw it, I said, yo, what if I try this, Let me give it a shot. And I gave it a shot, and it worked out. Maybe we should use black for this. And sometimes I do things and it sucks. It really does suck. Like I have done things where it's just like it's no good. And I'm not afraid to say I'm not afraid to say that I've done things where I'm not successful at. You know, it's through your failures really how you succeed. You got to try, fail, and then you know where you failed at, and you try again with a different approach. But anyways, as again, I won't stick around because I got to go to work. Let me try see if making this bigger make it more satisfying to my eyes. I'm not going to be able to scale my font. Fonts you can't scale in Figma. You will be able to scale your fonts if you're using Adobe Illustrator though. You can just scale up your font and it works. I don't know, I'm gonna always hate this part and I can always remove it because it really wouldn't do anything bad or good to the design. It wouldn't do anything to the design not having it there. But I kind of want to represent a cell phone screen. I don't want to put the rim on it. And we could make this just a slight little bit rounder, right? Maybe 10. You see, and now I'm out of time. Now I'm running late for work. And now I've really got to go. Anyways, thank you very much for coming through. I will be here tomorrow doing the same kind of stuff. We did knock out 2 designs. They did ask us to do a flash message showing success. So this one says something went wrong. Please check your connection and try again. Full stop. It's the little things that matter. The other one say, awesome. Let's continue and get your profile set up. So now you're good. That's that. So these are the 2 that we were asked to do in the challenge today. We were asked to create some social share buttons and we did these. I pretty much stole these off of Iconify and just put them in the background. And the reason why they're themed this way is to really match this website. If you see this is a website. And I will design this website this month. Before the end of this month, I'm going to actually go on WordPress and design this website. If you're around for it, good. If not, then you'll see it on the record. And again, thank you very much for coming through. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Stay warm. Until next time, this is Things You Can Do. I am Kenny, your host. Take care of yourself.